Yeah, because one reason we're not building is because we can't save you guys, man. You know, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is the one doing the saving. But you brothers, you real brothers, you want the truth. And it so happens that the Lord has blessed GMS, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, with the truth. And when we make a statement like we got 100% truth, it's not a statement of being proud. It's just a factual statement. All right? Reading on, it says, therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth.
That's right.
Unleavened bread of sincerity, that's the key word. Sincerity and truth. And one of the reasons why that guy left you, Nate, is because he saw that you were not sincere. Now, case in point, we got this guy coming to our camp now. At first, he was dead set against us. All right? We had names.
Yeah, Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface.
Get on.
Yeah, he's probably watching right now. He might be watching the show. But one of the reasons why he keeps coming every week now, and he's humble and he's quiet and he listens, and when he adds his 2 cents in, it'd be right on point.
Yeah, he's in unison with us.
But he knows his stuff.
Yeah,
he knows his stuff about the Masons being secret Muslims and breaking down the dollar.
Yeah.
You know, he knows that part of the truth. You know.
History, and he's sharp on the scriptural history too.
Yeah, he's sharp.
As far as the history of the scriptures, with the tribes and the history of the dude knows the scriptures, man.
And well, one of the reasons why he bonded to us is because he sees our sincerity.
Yeah.
Beginning with the fact that we're out there every week. Unlike some other camps, we
unlike
come out there when they feel like it. All right, that's not being sincere. The scripture tells you to teach in season and out of season.
That's right.
All right, so you got certain guys who they don't go out because it's too cold. How are they sincere?
Yeah. It was cold yesterday, man.
It was cold yesterday. We had a wicked north wind, man.
Yeah, man. They almost pulled my garment off there at one point, man.
You know? And that's the point. You got guys that don't go out there because it's too cold. How are they sincere? That's not sincerity and truth. So the sincere brothers, the point I'm making is the sincere brothers are going to show, man. They're going to show.
Unlike you, Nate, you're not sincere. Like the scripture said, malice. Like the scripture says, some teach Yahweh Shai for a reward, man. That's you. That's you. You have some scriptures around, love?
Yeah, I had something, you know, because, I mean, being that Elder Rakai mentioned about the Feast of Tabernacles, and he was asking about your wives and your children and all that. Well, this is what the scriptures say. Leviticus 23:39. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit. Matter of fact, let me just jump down to the point. Verse 41. And you shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generation.
One second, Bubba. I want to jump right back in. But I'm going to let the scriptures talk. 7 days. Was you guys out there for 7 days? You know what, man? I wasn't there, so I can't come on record and say I know for a fact y'all wasn't out there for 7 days. But the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is dealing with us, man. And I'm going to tell you this is the truth. And this starting with Elder Tahar, and even some of the rest of us on down, primarily starting with Elder Tahar. A lot of times, Elder Tahar, that we'll be together, whether we're in the camp or we just, even though we're teaching, or sometimes we might just be in the car joking or bullshitting, right? Elder Tahar, this goes back years. Elder Tahar will say stuff, even if we just be up and around, right? And he'll say it as a joke, and we'll laugh about it, right? And I think it was a joke, but the shit will end up being true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we'll be like, yo, Tahar said that shit. And the shit was true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'll just give an example, right? There was a particular movie, one of our favorite movies we like to watch, Carlito's Way, right? And we used to watch the movie, you know, it's the one with Al Pacino. And then the guy, there's a particular character in the movie, Laline, right? He's playing like an Edomite drug dealer that was cool with Carlito. And then Elder Tahar used to always, because that was like our favorite movie at one point, and Elder Tahar would always say, that guy, man, that guy probably ain't no Edomite, he's probably a goddamn cracker, a white guy, but he probably said, look, I can play a hell of a Puerto Rican, I can play a Puerto Rican, but he sounded like an Edomite, and then it turned out, later down the line, we found out this guy wasn't no Edomite. He was like a straight up white guy, but he played an Edomite, you know what I mean?
I mean, look at me. You got everything, man. I mean, come on. Look what I got to fucking go around with. Fucking diapers, man. I got fucking fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hump. You know? Go ahead and kill me, you cocksucker.
Well, you know what? He did this thing on Columbus, and he was reading documents, and he read it in Spanish, and he spoke fluent Spanish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, Mortensen, yeah.
I don't know where he's from or what his nationality is.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are worth a Google.
Oh, you gotta Google that. Which he ended up being one of my, when I first time I saw him was Carlito, but then later on, I seen him in other movies and he's like one of my favorite actors because he played in another movie where he played a so-called part Indian.
Yeah, Hidalgo, yeah.
You know, they built him up, man.
Yep.
So he ended up being like one of my favorite actors mainly because of that movie and other movies. But, you know, I just brought that out as a footnote. Elder Tahar would always say that, and then we just thought he was saying that shit to be funny. But it turned out the dude wasn't an Ephraimite. It was right on point.
Denmark. His father's from Denmark.
Well, yeah, Dan, the tribe of Dan.
Yeah.
You know? We don't know who the tribe of Dan is, but, you know, that land, Denmark, was named after the tribe of Dan.
See that?
Yeah, they were called the Danes.
And the Danes were Israelites, man. I met some chicks that were Danes, brother. They nigger women. They look like white women, but they motherfuckers are nigger women.
You see that? So that dude has got to be an Israelite. But well, the dude, he's a Jake. He's an Israelite, man. Israelite as fuck.
Those are hard words.
Okay, this probably explains the Spanish. It says Viggo Mortensen. Viggo is the eldest son of Grace Atkinson and Viggo P. Mortensen. His father, who farmed in Denmark, met his mother, a New Yorker in Norway.
Oh.
Check that out.
They wed and moved to New York, where Viggo Jr. was born, before moving to South America, where Viggo Sr. managed chicken farms and ranches in Venezuela and Argentina.
There you go.
So that explains the Spanish.
Yeah.
Why he was able to speak Spanish
Yeah.
fluently.
Yeah.
He was there from the time he was a little boy.
So he grew up
Yeah, well, we believe he might be a Jake. Even though he look like a cracker, you know, he's got a...
Yeah.
Well, he's an activist, too.
Okay.
He's an activist, too, so...
Yeah. Now in the picture that the ball got drawn up, I was thinking maybe when we do the production, his picture will splice it in there. In that picture, I'm looking at it. You look like a Jake in the picture, man.
Right.
Okay. But
Just like Nate said that they're gonna kick in the kingdom, we're gonna kick Bruce Lee's ass every day.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's an Israelite.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because the thing that you did was it caused them to be written in the paper. You went into the fact that how the Moabites had Jake in slavery, and you were showing different documentation. You don't think a Jake, you know, got out there and was putting his seed in the Moabite woman?
Yeah.
Jake gets it in. That's where the saying comes from.
That's right.
Jake gets it in, man. You know.
That's right, man.
He was hit.
Hold on, Jake. Man, you know what, Nate? You are so unspiritual. And the rest of you, Zabak, and the rest of you jokers, I'm going to throw him in there, too.
Well, don't mention your homie. He's MIA. He might
them
Afrocentric niggas
got you on the run,
looking
man.
for you.
They got you on the run. And you going around taking people's camps. Yeah, you going around trying to take people's camps. You took them guys, DC, but then you running for them Afrocentric dudes, man. They gonna take your camp.
Oh, them brothers from DZ want to do something to you, man. They pissed off at you. Because we would never do no shit like that.
Yeah.
We might talk shit about you guys and tell you that you're going off. And that's scriptural.
That's
hey, that's scripture.
That's right. That's my man. Yeah. That's scripture. And Nate, did you see 12 Years of Slavery? Did you encourage your congregation to see that movie? I wonder. Okay? I wonder, man. Because you that nigga that was on the porch that kicked Solomon Goldbrother.
That's him.
Get on the porch. You was be on that porch.
Yep.
See the movie and you'll get the drift of what I'm talking about. That's you. Okay? But the reason I brought up the thing about Viggo Mortensen, I went into that whole thing, was because, you know, Elder Tahar said something, but it turned out being true, right? And he said it like in jest, but it turned out to be true. So I'm just bringing the point that the Spirit be dealing with us on that level where we say things, and we may not have the facts on it, but it be true. Now, Spirit is telling me, well, Elder Tahar, a few of us said it, Spirit is telling me you wasn't out there for no 7 days, man. Because we look at the video, man, and in the video,